Where is the bottom for US 100, as we have seen a good crash last week? What is going to happen next week? Is it bottomed out, or we are going to look back towards a bounce back? Everything we gonna see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to watch till the end. Recall my prediction last 4 months back when I told you that Nasdaq 100 must achieve the zone, that is 11,000. That was the precise number I had shared in February, that Nasdaq 100 is looking towards it. Now, has it bottomed out? Is it going to bounce back? What is going to happen next week? Let's start the analysis. And yes, if you are interested into other markets and commodities including Dow Jones, FTSE 100, Germany 40, or gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas and Nifty, you can watch other analysis as well. Remember, I share my daily analysis on Nasdaq 100. In fact, twice a day, one with the Asia session and one with the US cash session. So do watch that also. Let's start the day. Now, this is the weekly charts for US 100. You can find that it has a gap left out to be filled. Point number one. Point number two, the size of the candle is diminishing. That the bearishness is not much there. It has already seen the bottom, or may try to shed a little before it looks forward to a bounce back. What I am trying to say is, even if it continues to trade in red, we may see the body size to be smaller enough for it to accommodate a reversal next week. Means not the coming week, but next to next week. That is what I am trying to say. Even if it tries to drop, the drop is not going to be much sharper, as it may look forward to a reversal from there. Achieving the bottom, it can try to bounce back next to next week. That is one point. Second point is, see, 11,000 levels is a very good support, and especially I will try to say 10,950. This is the number which I will be looking forward to. It may try to breach it once. There is a probability that it may try to breach it once, but so far what I have seen last week, that 11,000 number is giving it a very strong support level. It is trying to go nearby, but again getting a strong support to the nearest levels. So yes, the bearishness here is diminishing in nature, and probably now if it tries to fill the gap and goes past 11,700, yes, you can stay long above that, but probably we may see a bounce back over that. However, it needs to sustain above 11,400 levels. The first resistance level which I will be looking forward to, if it sustains above 11,400, one can expect that it is going to hit 11,600, 700 zone, and above that we may see it hitting 12,000 again. The sharper the drop, the sharper the rise. Remember this fact, and this is what we can see on the weekly charts. Now let me show you something more. Now this was the time in October, November 2021. So almost it has covered this. See, this was the consolidation zone when this rally started in Nasdaq 100, and now it has come back to the same levels. Remember, there is still a slight possibility that if it continues to drop, it can in fact achieve this zone, that is at around 10,700. That is first. See, it has to sustain below 11,000 level. The next support level, which is going to be a very strong support level, is at around 10,700, 650 zone. So from there, if it continues to drop, there is a reversal for sure which is going to come in Nasdaq 100, as it has almost hit the lows. But yes, now another observation, see, this is the complete leg of rally which is left unattended, from the highs of the March. Where were the highs of the March 2020? Is at around 9,800 level. Now it has seen a good drop and it is trying to rise again. So yes, these levels in near future may try to attempt, Nasdaq 100 may try to attempt, and may try to achieve these levels in somewhere near future. That is another prediction which I am trying to see if it gets fruitful or not. So right now it appears that 11,000 levels next week, again 10,950 levels again next week may provide a support, and below 10,950 it can try to hit 10,700 before it looks forward to a drop. Almost near to the bottom right now. There is a little scope for it to shed another 500, 600 points before it looks forward to any further rise, but it is near to bottom right now, that appears. Now look at the daily charts. Coming back to the daily candles, you can find that, see this last few candles, it has consolidated here and tried for a reversal, failing to go past by the highs of this channel. It is again trying to find a bottom near to 11,000 level. But yes, if it fails to sustain above 11,000, this is certain that it is going to hit 10700. This is the bottom of the channel. However, see the behavior of NASDAQ 100 here. It has shown a clear cut reversal at this point where it consolidated and the rally resumed. However, achieving the highs of, or rather retracing a bit here, it again consolidated and showed a good drop. Now from here, if you look, now look at this last week's chart. See, it has got a stronger support there, and the last candle is particularly a greener candle, indicating that yes, it has got support. Higher lows indicating that it is not willing to go on the downside, it is willing to sustain the lower levels, and it is willing to rise or retrace back again on the upside. Now from here, I'll be watchful of this gap here where 11700 levels, definitely a very strong resistance it is proved out to be. So from here, if you see it trading beyond this zone at 11400, you can go long, and then one can expect that beyond 11400 we may see it again hitting 11500 levels, 11600 levels, and if it sustains below, we can see it rising more. I expect that this gap might get filled before it tries for any other move. And yes, if it continues to rise, this is the zone which it needs to look forward to, that is between 12,500 to 13,000 levels. This zone is very critical now for NASDAQ 100, and only if it sustains above this, we can be certain that this is the reversal we all are looking forward to. So this is another observation. Now let's come back to the monthly candle here. On the monthly candle, see, at this point I had told you that NASDAQ 100 is going to hit 11,000. Those who follow me regularly must recall that prediction, and precisely now we have achieved this. Now look at the candle size here. So almost, let me zoom in a, see the body size here, 14,800 to 12,800, 2,000 points of drop in percentage terms. In fact, this time it has been much larger, as you can clearly see, 12,700 to almost 11,700 points done. And there is a probability that if it continues to drop and stay below 11,000, it can try to, when I say 11,000, it is 10,950, the level which I will be looking forward to, and below that only we can see a good drop till 10,700. Now see, you can see these two candles, 10,950, 10,950, 10,950, these three candles. So almost every candle has got a support there, and it has tried to reverse. So this zone between 10,900 and 12,200 is going to be again the same level which may provide it a support here. So I'll be looking forward to this, and yes, breaching out this. Now look at this on the monthly charts. This zone is completely unattended. So yes, the next month I'll be watchful of, but however, there should be a little reversal or retracement before it looks forward to a drop again. Yes, in near future you can expect it to come back to this zone at some point of time. If not this, then this is certain. But yes, we may see again a drop in coming weeks and months. Probably it can try to retrace back a bit on the upside. So this is what we can see on the monthly charts, that on the monthly candle, yes, the diminishing body size is one aspect, 2000 points to 700, 1700 points, and equal body size is also one thing which we can expect. So almost 500 points from now can be seen. However, I will be expecting a diminishing body size. I will be expecting it to refrain from dropping more. Now if you connect the dots here, you can find that the lows are done here. Just connect these dots, you can find these four candles are almost aligned, and hence this is another observation which makes me say that it is almost seen the bottom here, and from here we may see a little reversal. This candle may now try to sustain between this zone, that is 12,000 to 11,000 levels, possibly for next almost 5 to 8 trading sessions left. I think we can see it swinging in between these levels for near future. So this is on the monthly charts. Now let's also have a look at the 4-hour candles. On the 4-hour charts, see the bottom there, I will also look at this higher highs and also look at this higher lows. So it is trying to swing in between these. any point of time next week, if you see it trading below 11,100, yes, you can go short there. The support there at 11,000 and 10,950 is going to be strong. Below 10,950 you can again stay short. And if you see it trading above 11,400, you can go long. How far this can go? It can again come back to 11,550 and then 11,700. These two levels you have to watch out for. Beyond 11,700 it will fill the gap and it will rise or rally till towards 12,000 level. I'll give you the levels towards the end. First, let's have a look with the help of indicators also. What does the indicators are suggesting of? Now look at the 4-hour charts on the indicators here. 20 period average giving it a resistance at 11,400 level. The support there at 11,000 level, very very strong. The oscillator there trying to trade or enter into the bullish zone or the green zone. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is bullish here, trying to diverge. Stochastic RSI near to bottom and stochastic near to overbought levels. Similarly, now coming back to the daily charts. On the daily chart, see 20, 100, 50 and 20 period moving average, giving now going to give it a stronger resistance. Now it is display of that it is trading bearish below the 50, 100 and 20 period moving average, indicates that there is extreme bearishness in the near past, as the divergence between the 20 period and the current levels are very very far. Another observation is it trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and the Donchen channel. Now this level at 11,000 certainly a very strong support for now. Also look at the oscillator. Again it has hit the high here. Probably this may be the high which it should not try to breach, and from here the convergence must start, but these are markets. This is my expectation. And if you look at the directional movement is bearish here. The MACD is wide divergent and bearish here on the daily charts. And if you look at the RSI is near to bottom and the stochastic is was oversold and now trying to look upwards. This is one observation which is trying to make me predict that it is going to rise from here. Now coming back to the weekly candles. On the weekly candles, the 20 period moving average, see this is the 20 and 50 period moving average crossover. Now the 20 and 100 period moving average crossover. So in fact now US 100 is, you know, the 20 period moving average is now below the 100 period moving average. So in near term it is more bearish than what it has seen in the last 2 years. That is what it is trying to say here. Now if you look at the oscillator, it has seen a high. Probably the greener part should start from here. My expectation, extremely divergent, start to converge. MACD is wide divergent and bearish here, and the RSI is near to bottom. Similarly, the stochastic is again looking downwards on the weekly charts. And one interesting observation on the monthly candle which I would like to show you. See on the monthly charts, the support there from the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and the 50 period moving average that is at around 10,500. Also if you look at 14,000 level, this is the 20 months moving average. So see, we are nearing the last 50 months moving average. 50 months is almost more than 5 years. So last 5 years moving average is at around 10,400. It has traded around these levels. I'll be watchful of this. This is going to be an event. And if you look at the oscillator there, so oscillator has almost dropped to the zero levels here. From here it can enter into the bearish territory. Be watchful of this. And if you look at the directional movement is bearish. Look at the MACD. The MACD on the monthly chart has crossed over. It is wide divergent and bearish. May try to converge back a bit on the upside. Probable. And the monthly RSI traded in green for couple of years and now overbought right now, right? I can say now it is trying to hit the oversold levels. Now look at the monthly stochastic. This is what I was trying to say. Monthly stochastic traded above these levels for few years now, and when it was oversold at these levels, have you seen Nasdaq 100 stochastic? Now let me show you. See, this was the time of financial crisis 2008 when it has hit this near bottom level. See, every time it has bounced back, every time it has bounced back, every time it has bounced back. These are the 3 times when it has seen a oversold levels. Now only time when it has gone to this levels, that is below 20 levels, is the time in 2002 and 2004. when it has gone to oversold levels. Now the stochastic has again come back to oversold levels. Almost 20 years down the lane we are seeing this cycle. So probably from here it can sustain for a couple of months and then a reversal or the rally must resume. Hence it appears probably we are near to the bottom. Now we are seeing the indicators, we are seeing the chart. Now let me give you the trading levels for and the trading strategy for next week. So next week if you see it trading above 11,410, you can go long. Next target 11,550, 11,600. These two levels are going to be important. And then the next key level is at 11,720. These three levels, see if it sustains above this zone, this is certain. So you can close some of your position here, or if you see it resuming the rally again, you can re-enter again from any point of time. And beyond 11,720, see till 11,810, and then once it breaks past, I will directly expect it to hit 12,000 levels. Once it sustains, then 12,200 is also very much possible. If it can drop 1000 points in a week, it can rise 1000 points in a week too. But remember, a drop from 12,000 to 11,000 will make it almost 8% drop. A rise from 11,000 to 12,000 will make it 12% rise. So we have to take it into that count that yes, the rise should be proportionate, the rise should be equal, and hence there is a limit for it. We may not see the same rise which we have seen in the drop times. So be cautious and be watchful of that. However, any move beyond 11,720, 800 will definitely take it on the upside. Now on the downside, once you see it trading below this zone at 11,100, you can go short for 10,950. This time it will certainly break past by 11,000 levels if you see it trading below 11,100. And on if see this zone at 10,950, I have told you why it is important. It has always provided a stronger support. Below 10,950, then you can expect it to hit 10,700 and 10,600. However, I will be watchful, I will be cautious. This zone 10,700, 10,600 levels must show you a bounce back from there, and then the reversal must continue from here. This should be the bottom. If it continues to trade below 10,950, the bottom should be at around 10,700, 10,600 level for near future, where it can try to bounce back again, and then yes, achieving these levels it can try to reverse back a bit, retrace back a bit, and then the drop can be expected later. So in between this zone 11,600 to 10,700, we have to be cautious. It can swing a bit and I will be watchful of that. However, you can take a long entry here, keep the stop losses there, and you can continue to trade. Close some of your positions here, re-enter if you see it trading in your direction, and then it will rise till here. Probably this is how you can preserve your capital, make little profits, and sustain the profits from there. And similarly on the downside, you have to keep repeating the same. Always trade with a trailing stop loss, always trade with a stop loss at least, and keeping the stop loss at cost is the best practice. At least it will preserve your capital. If you have your capital, you can continue to trade. Remember, also do not give any money to anyone on my name. I do not ask for any money coming to you because I don't approach anyone. If you have interest in my trading or training, trading when I say it is VIP Signals Group, training when I say it is my mentorship batch. If you have my interest in joining any of these, you can reach out to me on my official handle via email or Telegram. Both are mentioned in the video and channel description. And once you get confirmation from my official handle, then only please proceed with the payout. There are multiple fake channels active, multiple imposers active, which are asking money on my name, giving it a fake promise of a huge return. So please be cautious of that and trade accordingly, trade profitably. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.